quote David Tennant when he plays Doctor Who. What? Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I am a geek. You are watching Kevin the Geek. And, well, that cold open is actually going to be something that I'm going to record after I've watched the episode. This part of it is being recorded before I watch this episode. And today we are starting the reaction series to the Apple TV show Severance. This is the community choice result. I put out the poll after completing my Ted Lasso Series 3 reactions. And this is the one out of the 5 options I gave you. This is the one that most people wanted me to react to. And so this is what we're going to do. I don't know anything about it, but I am really, really intrigued. The most I know about it is that it's more of a thriller as opposed to a comedy or a... I mean, it's probably is a bit of a drama, but yeah, definitely more so than a comedy. The way that I'm planning on doing this is this will obviously, this YouTube video will be the condensed version of the reaction. However, what I'm hopefully going to do as well, in the same link in the video description, I'm going to put down the link to... Hopefully I can get the whole video onto Daily Motion, so if you want to see the full-length reaction as opposed to a more cut and condensed version, you'll be able to go and see that. So go check that out if it is there in the video description. If it's not there, then unfortunately I wasn't able to get it done. But I'm going to watch it, and then I'm going to talk about it afterwards.
Who are you?
Hello?
I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. Hi there. You on the table? I wonder if you'd mind taking a brief survey.
A survey?
Who's speaking?
Yeah, who is speaking? Is this like the hangover from hell for her?
Hey! Open the door!
Why is she locked in an office?
Open the door! Hey! Let me out!
I'm guessing she's got to do the survey to get out the door. I'm a bit confused. I feel kind of like her. I don't know what's going on.
Who are you?
That's the first question.
First name will do.
Can't you remember her name?
Question 2. In which U.S. state or territory were you born?
I don't know.
Unknown. Question 3. Please name any U.S. state or territory.
Fuck.
First that comes to mind.
I don't know. Delaware. What is this?
Delaware. Question 4. What is Mr. Egan's favorite breakfast?
That one makes no sense.
Right. Unknown. Question 5. And as a reminder, this is the final question. To the best of your memory, what is or was the color of your mother's eyes?
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Yeah, what is happening?
So that's unknown, unknown, Delaware, unknown, unknown.
What the hell did you do to me?
Did she pass the test?
That's a perfect score.
A perfect score? What? I'm really confused. Is that a good thing? Is that what they want me to be feeling? To be confused? I can safely say straight away that this is a very different TV show to Ted Lasso. Why is this dude crying in his car? I'm probably going to be asking a lot of hows and whys and stuff for a little while. Big corporate office, it looks like. Lots of cars. I like the music so far. It's quite, I don't know, eerie. Kind of fits with kind of how it's kind of initially making me feel. We're about 10 minutes in, and there's not a lot of action so far. What the hell was that? That's a very sudden change of music. It's gone from really weird and eerie to quite fun and jazzy. I mean, I like this, but I'm still very confused. This is arguably got to be the longest walk to someone's office that I've ever seen. That's a massive room for only a couple of desks.
PD better not be out for the day because I'm about 0 seconds from wrapping the Tumwater file and he needs to process it.
I think he's out.
If he doesn't process today, they won't know until Tuesday of next week.
I've not said a lot for ages because at the moment I'm just kind of trying to process everything. I don't quite know what's going on. I'm sure it'll become more apparent as I get through and watch more. But yeah, I'm just very confused at the moment.
The board will be joining us remotely today.
Huh.
I have Mark S. at my desk.
Anyone going to say anything?
Oh, hello. I assume this is about me acting as department chief today.
I said PD is no longer with this company. Mark, would you place your key card on my desk?
She seems quite sinister. I don't know why.
Congratulations.
So, is that him getting a promotion?
Oh, a handshake is available upon request.
Thank you. May I have a handshake?
This has got to be the weirdest office.
Oh, and
ever
thank you
seen.
to the board as well.
The board won't be contributing to this meeting vocally.
So they make a big deal about having the board be present in the meeting, and they say nothing. Weird.
Image is good.
She looks nice. Okay.
Oh,
You're all set.
so this is the bit from the start of the episode, but from his perspective.
Hi there, you on the table. I wonder if you'd mind taking a brief survey?
Who is that?
5 questions. Now, I know you're sleepy, but I just bet it'll make you feel right as rain.
Who's speaking?
No wonder there were weird pauses.
Hey, open the door.
Oh,
Mark,
I'd be just thrilled to chat once we've run the survey. Shall we begin with question 1?
and this makes a bit more sense now why he was a bit... He sounded a bit weird and a bit robotic in a way, because obviously he's reading something, he's doing something for the first time. This is interesting, but still very weird.
I'm watching.
Oh, and they're watching her and him. What is going on? I'm hoping that when you watch this for the first time, you were just as confused as I was. If you were, please let me know in the comments below.
Thank you for taking the welcome survey. I can sense that the questions made you feel afraid or disoriented. Well, the good news is you're at an orientation.
And what? Yes, I'm disorientated. Oh my god, this is really uncomfortable.
I understand you're confused about the severance procedure. Before we hop on that, let's chat about something I bet you have heard of, the work-life balance. To start, imagine yourself as a seesaw.
Oh shit! Jesus.
Okay, my name's Mark. And, so a few years back, I woke up on this table in this room, and a disembodied voice asked me 19 times who I was. And when I realized I couldn't answer, I told that voice that I would find him and kill him.
Right. Oh.
Let me the fuck out of here!
I can understand her confusion, because I feel exactly the same thing. And I feel like I'm saying a lot of the same stuff, at the same time as not saying a lot as well.
You've asked twice to be let go. Ask one more time.
Mark,
Yeah.
I would like to leave the building now.
I understand you don't feel it's working out for you here at Lumen. While disappointed, I'd hate to keep you somewhere you're not happy. So let's get you out of here.
So is that it? What the hell is going on? So is that it? She just gets to leave?
You're not coming with me?
Oh, I'm not allowed to see.
Excuse me?
Well, once you leave, I just can't watch you leave.
What? You're joking. But
What the hell?
what just happened? What? What the hell kind of office is this? I'm even more confused.
Then why the fuck can't I leave?
Well, you did leave just now. Out into the stairwell, at least. You left, but you came back.
I did not.
You did. Come on.
So, I mean, what? Can't she remember?
Are you mad at me?
For the incompetence or the disobedience?
Well,
Yes! You know my mother was an atheist. She used to say that there was good news and bad news about hell. The good news is, hell is just the product of a morbid human imagination. The bad news is, whatever humans can imagine, they can usually create.
Holy shit. I said I felt uneasy about her. I mean, it feels quite harsh to say that he's basically messed up the whole interview thing. Because he was just as confused. He got thrown in the deep end. Okay, what's this video then?
My name is Helly R. I'm making this video roughly 2 hours before it will be shown to me. I have, of my own free accord, elected to undergo the procedure colloquially known as severance. I give consent for my perceptual chronologies to be surgically split, separating my memories between my work life and my personal life.
What?
I acknowledge that henceforth my access to my memories will be spatially dictated. I will be unable to access outside recollections whilst on Lumen's severed basement floor, nor retain work memories upon my ascent. I am aware that this alteration is comprehensive and irreversible. I make these statements freely.
So if I understood that correctly, basically when she's at work, she doesn't remember anything from when she's outside of work, and when she's outside of work, she doesn't remember anything from inside work. Is that the basic general gist? Have I understood that correctly? If I have, drop a comment down below.
So I'll never leave here.
You'll leave at 5. Well, actually, they stagger our exit, so 5:15. But it won't feel like it, not to this version of you anyway.
Do I have a family?
You'll never know.
That's creepy. So is this maybe for some sort of like top secret, maybe government thing or something? That's the only reason I could think of why they'd not want you to know anything outside of work. Then you can't conduct, for example, industrial espionage or something. So I presume that they all had to do that and had to watch their own video at some point. Right, so is he now leaving the floor? So... Okay, so I'm presuming that's the bit where the memories change or whatever for him. So I've kind of suddenly got a bit more understanding, yet in a way I'm probably even more confused than I was before. While carrying boxes in the room today, you slipped an overhead projector slide and sustained a minor blow to the temple. Found a gift card to Pip's Bar and Grill. Oh! Okay. So surely then somebody must remember something. Or unless like, one of the bosses send that up and then like a security guard will slip down there. Oh! Oh! It's her.
Sorry.
What was her name? Helly.
Maybe keep your eyes on the icy road.
Sorry.
Oh, of course, yeah, because he won't remember her now. He won't know who she is. For all intents and purposes, she's a stranger to him. This is blowing my mind right now. I mean, it's a really slow kind of show at the moment. I don't know if this is like the general pace all the way through.
So, if there's no dinner, how is it dinner?
Okay.
Like...
You actually owe me this.
Do I?
Yep. You remember that time when we were kids and I was just generally a way better sibling than you?
Oh, must have slipped my mind.
Oh, is this her his sister?
Now, Mark, Rick had told Rebecca and me that you're a former history professor.
Yeah.
So I'm curious for your take on all of this.
Well, I'm not sure. I taught mostly about World War I.
Oh, okay. Well, I got one for you. I was just reading this think piece about the comparative levels of violence and warfare throughout history.
Oh, nerd alert.
War porn, I know. But anyway, in it, he said that the people actually called it the Great War. Apparently, it would have been a faux pas to have called it World War I.
All right.
Was there a question in that?
No one would have called it World War One because World War II hadn't happened yet.
Yeah. That was the most stupidest question.
I thought Lumen was more on the tech side of things.
They began in the 1800s.
Really?
Topical salves, right? What don't they make?
Yeah, I'm in the corporate archives division, so.
Oh, so you know all the dirty secrets.
Not really.
Well, Mark's work is sensitive enough as to require the severance procedure.
So this is a common knowledge then.
It's also, I think, something that's his choice to tell people or not, right, Rickon?
Oh my God.
No.
Oh God,
No.
Mark, please.
So this isn't a secretive thing. People literally know about this.
I mean, I wish I could do it.
Do you?
Well, there is no other one. It's me. I do the job.
I just don't grasp the visceral element. What does it feel like?
Well, it's simple. One's memories are bifurcated, so when you're not at work, you have no recollection of what it is you do there. Did I get that right, Mark?
Well,
So you walk in at 9 a.m. and then suddenly it's 5 and you're leaving.
Well, they stagger us a little.
They
So
And then, conversely, when
No.
you're at work, you can't access outside memories. So in effect, that version of you is trapped there.
Yeah. A little bit, actually.
The point is that Mark made a decision, and that decision was controversial. Ethically, and socially, morally, scientifically. But, Mark, I stand behind you without reservation.
So well said.
I mean, that's nice.
You're definitely staying here tonight.
no, I'm not.
He's very clearly a really different person when, you know, the personal Mark compared to the work Mark. Who's that? Who is that? Was that maybe the PT guy? I mean, they said the whole severance thing is irreversible, but if he's left the company, does he know or remember something?
Are you following me? Your voice is different here. Worse.
Maybe this is that PD.
My name's Petey. I'm from work.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Well, that's not plausible. Everyone in my department is...
Severed. Severed. I was.
Okay, well, severance is pretty permanent.
Yeah. Bypassing the implant wasn't easy. I had help.
Oh. So it's a implant, like a microchip or something? Now we're suddenly getting interesting. Not that it wasn't interesting before, I should just say.
Right. Okay. So you've unsevered, and now you think they're after you or something?
Yeah. Nothing down there is what they say. If something happens to me, the things I know need to stay known. I'd prefer it be by a friend.
Jesus. That'd Happy birthday, niece.
Mark, sorry about the card. I had to grab something and I know it's not appropriate. Though I'm sure you'd be a really fucking awesome niece. We used to wonder what kind of men we were on the outside. What choices we had made and why. I used to think it would take a monster to put someone in a place like that office. Especially if the person was himself.
Is someone going to be coming after Mark?
We're not monsters, Mark. Not real ones. If you don't want to know what's going on down there, I won't force it. But if you do, there's an address on the back of this card. Go alone, and you'll find the beginning of a very long answer.
Whoa.
Mark, is that you?
Oh, hi, Mrs. Selvig.
Oh, will you color me embarrassed for the mix-up with the bins?
Oh, no, it's no problem.
You know my mother was a Catholic. She used to say it takes the
That voice
saints
sounds
8
familiar.
hours to bless a sleeping child. I hope you aren't rushing the saints. Mark? You're good people.
Is that the boss? Holy shit! So does she know that he is that she is his boss? Or is she sort of like spying on him or something? Right, my mind is pretty much blown right now. Let me gather my thoughts. Obviously, don't give me any spoilers in the comments. But yeah, let me gather my thoughts, and then I'll give you my initial thoughts of this opening episode. Holy shit! seriously, holy shit! I don't think I've seen an opening episode to anything that's probably got me that confused and speechless, to be perfectly honest, ever, if at all, you know, for an extremely long time. Now, I think the one thing that episode did, which it's very clearly, very cleverly directed by Ben Stiller, you know, very famous actor. What he did was, because effectively the episode was in two parts. You basically had the work half, and then you had the after stuff, the personal side for the main character. At least I presume he's the main character, Mark. Now, he's obviously a very different person when he's work Mark and personal Mark. And the thing is, the episode felt very different as well. It felt like two very distinct halves. And I like that. I think that was very clever to direct it in that sort of manner. Because then you did kind of feel the two sides of it. And like I mentioned in the reaction, it was something as simple as the music choices, that when Mark is walking into the office, it was quite eerie, spooky, creepy kind of music. And then once he's gone down the elevator and is on the floor and he's into work Mark, it became quite happy and jaunty. And I found that really, really interesting. Now, this whole premise to put some sort of implant into the human brain that basically cuts off the memory. So you cannot remember the personal memories when you're at work, and you can't remember the work memories when you're in your personal life, it's interesting and scary and is fraught with moral questions. And I'm sure that this is going to be looked into and delved into further down the line as we get into the more episodes, because Helly, I think her name was, that is a very understandable reaction, because you've agreed that you're going to do it. You've gone in there knowing what you're going to be doing, yet at the same time, you're in a situation that you don't understand it because of this thing that's happened in your mind. And I think it could work for some people, and for others, I really worry. Because depending what their mental state could be like, it could have disastrous consequences. So I'm really intrigued for this series as we go on. It's very slow paced compared to most things I ever watch. And it did feel long watching it. And at the time of me recording this part of it, I have already edited the kind of condensed version. So I've probably spent the last 5 hours or so kind of watching it and then obviously rewatching it as I'm editing it. And it does feel long. But it's interesting. It's got a really intriguing hook and it makes me want to watch more. Have you seen it, or did you watch it for the first time along with me today? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Please just remember, don't give me any spoilers. I hate spoilers. Now, this is a series that is going to be coming out every Saturday. Hopefully, fingers crossed, providing there's no issues. So make sure you do subscribe to the channel so you can watch along and see the rest of the episodes along with me. Also, I'm going to be doing a weekly series on Sundays as well, where I react to something a little bit more light-hearted. It's a Scottish sitcom called Still Game, which is based on the first couple of episodes I've recorded already. It's a really funny show, so stick around for that as well. But for today, my name's Kevin. I am a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.